Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be telling you about my weirdest first date ever. So to start it off, basically this person was someone who I met it was on Snapchat that he asked me out, but we probably met on one of those random dating apps where they kind of just end up, going into the garbage pile because they either just say hi, hey, or whatever, and you really never get to know that person, and you just are always saying, what's up? Not much. How about you? Nothing. And then it ends.
Just ignore him, SpongeBob.
Psst. SpongeBob, over here.
Whatever you do, don't look at him.
Psst. SpongeBob! Psst. SpongeBob! 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 Psst. Over here! I'm trying to tell you something! Something important!
What?
Hi!
So that's probably where it all came from. And one day he hit me up and I was like, who the freak is this anyways? So I scroll all the way back and apparently I've known him since 2016 and I was like, whoa, we've been saying hi, hey, and whatever for a really long time. So basically we actually started talking and verbalizing and he was like, I want to take you out. Can we meet up? And I was like,
No way! When do we get the free food?
sure. And this was December. Yeah. I was kind of like in between like relationships. I was talking to one person, but I could tell he was kind of like, and then like talking to another person, just like doing my life,
Imagination.
So I said yes. He asked me to meet him out at this pizza place. It was kind of far away. I drove because I'm a boss, so I drove. I met him there. I texted him, I'm like, where are you? He's like, I'm up front. I was like, cool. Pull up and there's this person wearing all black, like can't see him, hood up. It's cold out, I know. And smoking a cigarette and I'm like, oh boy, here we go. So he is short. He's probably my same height, maybe an inch taller. So he's like 5'6", 5'5", and I'm just like, and he's thin. He's like about this big, like that big. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but your girl here, she is not a this. She's not even a this. She's a this. I'm a all of the that.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
All of it. So when I see that, I'm just like, I'm gonna break you. Yeah, I'm gonna break you.
You got a new bottle of ketchup?
Sure.
It's on!
Either way, so, he's outside, it's freezing, he's smoking, he doesn't want to go inside until he's finished smoking, and he doesn't want to put out the cigarette either, and I'm just like,
Best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time.
great start. And we finally get to go inside, and apparently he tells me, he's like, oh, I work here. You work here? As a professional woman, when I hear that you work at a pizza place, I'm just like, no, because I ain't wasting my time. I built myself. I want to be with somebody who's built as well, okay? So then he goes, oh, no, it's only part-time. Oh, okay. And then he's like, I'm a professional video gamer.
This is serious. I know. This really is the world's smallest violin. See?
I'm like, this just got even better. And he proceeds to tell me about how much money he makes being a professional video gamer, how he's famous, he's been to world tournaments, and people who know his gamer handle will find him and want his autograph.
Imagination. Congratulations.
And all the while we're sitting there and all of his co-workers are coming around talking to me while he's talking. So it's just like this. I am just like, whew. And then all the while he's telling me about that. He bought a house, he bought his mom a BMW, but he lives with his mom because he gave his aunt and uncle the house. And I'm just like, what? And then he's like, and I can't drive because I was in a car accident, so I don't drive, and I have a rod in my leg, and I used to play sports, and I was like great at football and soccer, and I'm just like, okay, Shrimpy, listen. And like, he just keeps on going though.
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
I was top of my class. I went to college at NC State, but I didn't finish because I needed to come home and take care of my mom. People always blame the parents. They always say they had something to do, a family emergency. Nah, you broke and you lazy.
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Okay, so he keeps on going, and I have probably said like 2 words the entire time. And these coworkers are coming around talking about him and how sweet he is, kind he is, da 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 da. Ain't nobody mentioned that he rich.
Write that down, write that down!
If you are buying random people BMWs and buying houses and giving them away and your coworkers aren't seeing any of that, you either hate them or you faking it.
You calling me a liar? I ain't calling you for dinner.
Okay? I'm just saying. And, you know, he's like, you can use my Disney Plus account. I'm like, okay, that's not the kind of ballin' I was looking for, okay? I'm not a gold digger, but if you're gonna try me, don't try me with some Disney Plus. I'm a grown woman. Okay?
I suppose you want me to go square dancing with Patrick.
And basically, it just keeps getting worse and weirder, and the lies just keep getting thicker, and it's just awkward, and we keep having to go outside so he can smoke a cigarette, and I'm freezing, and then more people keep coming up and saying all these things about him, like how kind he is, and I'm just like, this is weird. And he's asking me if I want to commit to a relationship with him.
Never, ever, never, never, ever, ever, never.
Never, ever, 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 ever?
Never, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever, never, never, ever.
And I'm just like, I don't know about all that. This is really far for me, and I don't date people who don't drive. And he's like, oh, I can drive, I just don't have a car. And I'm just like, so you make all this money, but you can't get a car? And then he was like, oh, well, it's all tied up in other people and their cars, and I have to pay for my mom and my dad. And I'm like, okay, let me see a bank statement. Let me see where the money's at. And he's just like, eventually we get off the subject because he can talk his way through anything, and that's probably how he lives his life. Eventually there was pizza, so silver lining, there was pizza, and the pizza was decent. He paid for it, so there was that. I would have paid for it just to make him shut up, but he paid for it while I was in the bathroom, and he damn well let me know that he paid for it too.
Shut your half-wit pie holes!
Because he's ballin', you know. So he walks me to my car and has me take the leftover pizza because, you know, it's important. You better take that shit, okay? And I was like, whatever. He stands really awkwardly outside my car while I'm getting into it because I am damn well not giving this man a kiss. And then he wants me to get out of the car after I'm already in the car. So I got out of the car, and then he gave me an awkward hug because I was just like this. Bye. And basically I was like gone. I mean, I flew out of there. I even needed to get gas, and I drove to a different gas station because nope, there was one right there, but I was like, nope, we're just we need to get far enough away. So I got my gas, and then, you know, he texts me as soon as I get home or before, and he messages me like 10,000 times over the next couple days. And I'm just like, the next day, like after I finally stopped ignoring it, I was like, look, you're a liar. You're a pathological liar. And he's like, I can't believe you don't believe me. It's all true. I'm like, show me some proof. Show me some checks. Show me some money. Okay, because you a liar. And he's just continues on that defensive, da 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 da. Eventually, I just kind of stopped talking to him, and then one day I unfriended him on Snapchat, and boy, lost his mind. He was like, hit me up on, like, he found me on Facebook. He's like, you bitch!
As if I really look like this!
I'm like, did you really think it went that well? I mean, I didn't talk, you talked the whole time, you lied the whole time, you told me how much money you had and how you could sing, you were an athlete.
Imagination.
And you work at a pizza place. You work at a pizza place, you can't drive, you live with your mommy and daddy, and I mean, I don't know, like, what do you expect? And that was the weirdest date I ever went on, because I've never met anyone that could just go on and on and on like that with just lies the entire time and just totally believe them, really. Honestly, he might actually be insane. And he just, nope. And even when I'm there telling him that I think he's not telling me the whole truth, and even afterwards when I told him he wasn't telling me the truth, he still wanted to go out with me. I can't help it. I'm an enchantress. I can't help it. You know, all of this. All right, so that's all I really have for you guys today. So like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what your worst or weirdest or most awkward date was in the comment section below. Bye. I will hit you back next week with another video.